Are you a struggling wholesaler who can't get their first deal? Or maybe you've done one or two, but you can't seem to break through. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you're going to make $100,000 in assignment fees in the next 90 days. Last year, I was one of the biggest wholesalers in all of Dallas-Fort Worth. I ran a big company, dozens of employees, a fancy office. We were crushing it, hundreds of deals sold and over $1 million in assignment fees. Then it all went wrong. The partners I trusted went behind my back and pushed me out of the company. I was faced with two choices. I could cry about it, or I could rebuild. I could build back better.
Build back Biden, build back better.
Anyways, so I started over from zero. And in the past 90 days, I have done over $100,000 in assignment fees. And this is the exact roadmap. Your first 30 days, I'm going to show you exactly how to get your first deal with no money. Day 31 and 60, you're going to do 2 more deals. And in your last 30 days, you're going to stack another 4 deals. You probably don't believe me, but this was just some of the results that I had. With only free strategies, I made $3,000 on a house in Rockford, Illinois, $5,000 on a house in Gainesville, Texas. I made $19,000 on a house in Denver, Colorado, and I did a lot more deals than just that. But I also implemented some expert paid strategies, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do at the end of this video. And I made $20,000 on this house in somewhere in New Mexico. I don't even know where it was. And in about 3 days, I'm going to make $35,000 on this house in Fort Worth, Texas. But here's the reality. If you don't follow this exact plan, the truth is you're going to stay stuck. And like most wholesalers who never close a deal, you're going to quit. And you're going to call wholesaling a scam. When in reality, it's your opportunity to get rich. And it all starts by pulling lists. Let me show you how. It's day 1 and you have no money. So how do you get your first deal? Well, there's 3 ways. You got the hard way, the medium way, and the easy way. Starting with the hardest way, but this way pays the most money. Choose a city. I don't know. Pittsburgh. How do you spell Pittsburgh? It has 2 T's? What the f? Then type county records. Click the link, and here I want you to pull a list of pre-foreclosures. The list should look like this, and it's going to show you the addresses of properties that are behind on their mortgage. They're about to lose their house, and they are desperate to sell, but we are not going to call them. You're going to show the up and knock on their door. But don't worry, if you don't live here in the United States of America and you live somewhere stupid like, I don't know, Canada, the medium and the easy way are actually both virtual methods to get your first deal without spending any money. So just wait for that. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, my name is Max. How are you doing today? I'm going up and down the street knocking on neighbors' doors. But don't worry, I don't have anything to sell you. Well, the reason I'm here is because my partners and I actually just bought a house down the street. And they asked me to see if any other neighbors wanted an all-cash offer on their property. Guys, that's it. The person who's behind on their mortgage, there's a high likelihood that they say yes. And if you don't believe me that this works, this kid who is 20 years old, he made $100,000 last month doing exactly this strategy. And if they don't answer the door, just leave a sticky note and have them call you back. Is this a sexy way to get your first wholesale deal? Well, no. No, it's not. I told you, it was going to be hard. But if you do this for the next 30 days, it is almost impossible for you not to get a deal. And let me just remind you that the average wholesale assignment fee is $15,000. Are you too good to go knock a few doors for $15,000? And just remember, we only have to do this shit for 30 days because day 30 to 60, we get to crank shit up a notch. But let me show you 2 more strategies.
Hey, you might be wondering, Max, why the heck are you shirtless? And also, what is going on with your audio in the video? Yeah, I sort of messed up the audio, but this, I did not mess up. This is my new Real Estate Wholesaling Academy. It's a $10,000 course, but it only costs you 50 cents a day. There's a ton of different courses. Oh my God, dude, there's a bird dog course coming out soon. There's so many helpful resources like this light map. I use this exact map to find the best wholesale markets. But there's so much more than just training and community. I also have custom built software. Literally spent thousands of dollars, and that's why I'm shirtless. I literally can't afford clothes anymore because I spent all my money on this community. Put the address in, put the ARV in. Now let AI just tell you what to offer. There you go. That's your offer. Anyways, I hope you guys join the academy. The prices are going up soon, so lock in and join. Love you guys so much. Back to the video.
So then all you're going to do is plug into another wholesaler who is already spending money on marketing, and you're going to go and work for them for free. This is called sweat equity. Go and find someone in my school group. They're going to give you the data, and they're going to give you a dialer, and all you're going to do is start calling. I want you to make at least 200 dials a day. And when you get a deal, you just split it with the person that's providing you the resources. This is a great strategy, but what if you're just lazy? Well, luckily for you, I got another option. What if you didn't have to knock any doors, or you didn't have to cold call anyone? What if all you had to do was go find somebody else who had a deal and just say, hey, you have a deal, right? Yes, I have a deal. Well, I just started wholesaling and I don't really know what I'm doing and I don't have any buyers, but I know a guy that does. Who? Me. Maximilian Bear, and you should absolutely subscribe. But this strategy is called, well, there's a lot of names for it. Pace Morby, he calls it bird dogging. Zach Ginn calls it ICAG, or I know a guy. And I call it becoming my VAA, my virtual acquisition agent. Just send wholesalers who have a deal to maxdispo.com, and then I'll make you a JV partner on the deal. I'll get the deal closed, and you'll get paid. And guys, I have a secret update coming out really soon that could make you a lot of money if you're interested in this strategy. All you have to do is comment VAA in the comments. Just comment VAA and I'll reach out to you. Now, if you stick with one of these 3 strategies for the next 30 days, you should get your first wholesale deal. And you should make about $15,000. Sometimes you'll make less, sometimes you'll make more. But let's be realistic. You probably got some bills you got to pay. That's okay. Please pay off your credit card debt. And let's be honest, you're going to want to go to the club, buy some Dom Perignon, throw that bitch everywhere. So let's just say we're left with only $5,000. With $5,000, I got another 3 options for you on how you're going to get 2 deals in the next 30 days. Because what we're doing is we are doubling the amount of deals we're getting every single month. Because what we're doing, guys, is we're reinvesting our money. Some people say more money, more problems. I say more money, more deals. Water. Why did I drink the water that way? Why did I? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's in my nose. It's in my nose. That's what a really kinky girl said. That's what she said if she was really kinky. That shit funny, bro. Okay, serious time. With $5,000, I would either set up a cold call team, I would set up text blast automations, or I would buy some PPL. You can do a combination of all 3. If I wanted to cold call, I'd get something like Enzo Dialer. That's my personal favorite multi-line dialer. I use it all the time. And you can reach out to 300, 400, 500 sellers every freaking day. The dialer's going to cost you like $180, so make sure to use my link for a discount. So what I would do is hire 1, 2, 3 VAs and pay them $4 or $5 an hour. Preferably, I'd set them up on a tier approach. We got a low-level VA that's pulling the data. I would get all my data from X-Leads, and then doing the initial outreach. Then they're going to pass the leads on to someone who's going to probably nurture them, follow the ramp, build a relationship, and then they're going to pass the leads on to a closer. However, you should step in as that closer role. So essentially, all the VAs are going to be doing is setting hot appointments on your calendar for you to close. Many wholesalers find a lot of success with cold calling, but personally, I text blast using X-Leads, and don't even try to understand what you're looking at, but this is my exact text blast automation that I use to send to 100,000 texts every single month. I'm spending about a penny a text to reach out to motivated sellers, and I'm pulling lists like vacant properties or free and clear, delinquent tax. There's so many good lists. But on top of that, I'm also doing PPL. This is I Speed a Lead, and you guys can see I have $7,500 of balance in here. That's my money. And with this, I go in and buy motivated seller leads. You have $5,000 now. You may not want to cold call. You may not want to text blast. You may not want to do work. You have money. You can do less work and just buy leads. And when they come into your CRM, you just call them and close them. And with $5,000, you can buy like 30 really good exclusive leads. And you should be able to close 1 or 2 of those. Or you can buy over 100 coupon club leads. Guys, I really recommend iSpeed Lead. This is so good. So using these strategies, guys, we're not going to try to get one deal in 30 days. We're going to go for 2. We are going to get 2 properties under freaking contract. And this is when the game becomes fun. It actually becomes pretty freaking unfair because now you're in the position that I'm in. I can make it fucking rain on these sellers because after you closed your 2 deals, now you should have $20,000, $30,000 and stop going to the club because you're going to need this money. Because what we're about to do now is 2 things. Back to the computer. These 2 things are continue what is working. Literally just continue what's working. You just got an insane ROI. You got a better ROI than buying Ripple. So just continue what's working or do PPC. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing PPC right now. This is Google Ads. And all you're going to do is pay Google to run ads for you to put your website at the top of Google for I want to buy ugly ass houses. I want to buy your ugly ass house, you Google searcher. So when someone searches sell my ugly ass house fast for cash, you appear at the top here in the sponsored section. And then the sellers click on your website and motivated sellers are just going to come on here and send you their leads. This is too good to be true, right, Max? No, it's not. And the lead price is super, super cheap. But the thing is, 1, this is an expert level strategy, and 2, it costs a lot of money, and 3, it takes a while to dial in. You can run your ad campaigns yourself, but really, I recommend that you hire a campaign manager. I use Bateman Collective. If you want to schedule a call with them, go for it. Link down below. Discount if you use my link. But really, I wouldn't do this unless you have $5,000 per month to spend. So for you guys watching, probably not a good fit, but it will be in the future. And if you run your PPC correctly, or you just continue to do what's freaking working, continue to cold call, continue to text blast, continue to do PPL. I don't care. Hire 1 million high school, college kids to go knock doors. Whatever. If you continue to do your strategy, you should start consistently getting 1 deal a week. And if we just do the fucking math, we got 1 deal in our first 30 days, we got 2 deals in our next 30 days, and then we just got 4 deals in our last 30 days. That's 7 deals. And if the average assignment fee is $15,000, you have just made over $100,000 in 90 days, just like I did. And the thing is, I started over from 0. And from 0 went to $100,000 in less than 3 months. Wholesaling is not luck. I proved that. Wholesaling is about taking action. So the question is, are you going to take action and make $100,000 in the next 90 days? Or are you just going to sit on your couch and give up?